Hello. Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So, today we have a very special life. Well, let me tell you. Okay, hi, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. So, today's topic is peace. Peace culture, peace impact, and peace influences. Okay, very interesting topic. Okay, so we will be connecting to this. The whole objective of our peace class is like we will know the need of peace in and around. Then we will all go a little more deeper to get the root cause of behaviors that affects our life. Okay, and then we will also look into how we can make our personal laws that we can. So far, so many things happen, but now at least at next generation we can change and make our family laws, our personal laws, where we can bring peace more in our family. Okay, and then we will also speak about the role of a IWPG. Okay, I want to just introduce you that why I'm going live on this. Well, I'm learning, going through a peace education class. It's called PLT, Peace Lecture Training Education with IWPG, and IWPG is like International Women's Peace Group. You all know that I have been a part of it as a peace ambassador for a long time. And now I'm going through for this peace education and motivating more women that they all can join and learn this. And we all women are come together, 3.6 billion women can come together and teach about peace. And so that we can create this peace first within ourselves, in our family, and of course in our country and all around the world. Right? So let's begin our lesson. All set? I just want to tell you first, let us take a little bit, reminiscing of last lesson what I was learning. So, we last lesson we were all practicing about different virtues the global citizens should have, like towards to have a peaceful environment. Okay, so we learned that we one person need to have to have the peace environment. We should have respect, we should have love and compassion about other people, about other religion, about other culture, about other countries, right? We should have a lot of tolerance about it, right? And of course we should have tolerance is very important aspect. What do we understand by tolerance? We learn about the tolerance that we need to have acceptance about all differences, and for that we all need open mindset that whoever is wearing a different type of clothes is okay, that's their choice. Maybe they are wearing their different types of clothes because of religious aspect or the environmental aspect or the geographical aspects. Like in Rajasthan we wear turban on our head because it's very hot. Like when I'm in Mumbai, we wear a lungi, we call it a lungi. It's like a small piece of cloth around your waist. It's but because all the people are going in the water and they're working for the water. So just they change the color. So I cannot go and laugh at them and insult them. I have to respect and accept them as they are. Right? And this is all different types of virtues what we need to have to build peace in oneself and with others. Right? Perfect. You got me? All so far so clear? Now I want to just emphasize today on a very important aspect of it. That is like environment that teaches violence in the family. Now I have the IWPG and the PLTE group has come down with a few topics of few root cause behaviors. That how that fighting nature or anger nature or your how terrorists build up, it's not just suddenly the terrorism fact comes into mind. No, this all has to come from the beginning part of your life. So the most I have we have so many other topics, but the most important topic I would be taking is which I never ever thought like, well, by toys, the parents what toys they give you. Do you remember what sort of toys do parents give you in your country? Just I put me in chat box. What sort of toys they give you? Yes, the families when they give you the Barbies or kitchen set, right? Doctor. Yeah, those sets are given. The life becomes very peaceful. But it is also said, okay, car, yes, but we have also seen this modern technology. The parents think the child should be big and they should be smart, so they will bring guns for them, and they will bring swords for them, for that they should become smart and fighting nature, you know. And then that, listen carefully, those toys from the young age, when they play with gun and swords, it slowly is going into their subconscious, slowly it's going into their DNA. And when they become big, they are not scared to pick up the gun and shoot. I never realized, but it was like eye opening when I was going through this session. And the same way I realized that social media, look at how the social media will, any fight takes place, any terrorism takes place, any war takes place, they put all masalas into that, and they will present to the TV. And people, those who get more aggravated, and then more fights takes place. Like for example, sometimes in India we feel like if in India is a huge place, and suppose in the south there's some problem has taken place with religion, or say with the caste, or with anything, irrespective of anything, irrespective of any religion. And if that has come to social media, quickly the people of all the states will jump over, and they will start fighting. They will know half knowledge, but they will start fighting. The social media, how that is affecting us. Then let's look at into the areas where we can connect. Maybe the verbal communication. Have you heard how easy for us that we just make some remarks? I remember the story. I remember the one story I will tell you of Masaru Emoto, who is a scientist who experienced, who really did a practical, where he took two glasses and filled water, and in one glass he wrote love, forgiveness, happiness, joyfulness, and in other glass he wrote hate, jealousy, anger, all those things. And those two glasses were put in the deep freezer. And after 24 hours, when he looked at the glasses, the molecules of waters were changed with the words of power. Those words had a power. Can you imagine? Yes, I have done that practically. You can also do this practically. We have seen in India, there's very often we see in the villages when they do not have anything, and there's a tree in front of their house, and they realize that this tree is causing problem with somewhere else. It's like it's becoming in between a problem. Then all start cursing that tree. It happened into my school when we were just trying to cross, coming to from the main road to my school, and we could not turn our bus. So everyone was saying, "Oh God, this tree is in between. Oh God, this tree is in between." The tree listened to our voice, and he tried, and he attracted people to cut it down. And today, that tree is cut. Just imagine how much power we have in our words. I want to tell you one example of this, which I recently had. In our school, there was a girl who was very shy, and when she came from some other school, and there was like boys were there. The one boy was very notorious. Yes, listening, it might happen into your life also. And then this boy used to tease people around, and he was cool and calm. He says, "Okay, I'm the big bug, big boy. I can do anything." But this little girl, I remember, this little girl was teased by them. I think she fell. She fell down. She wore some high heels, and she fell down, stumbled down, and this boy made a big noise. And the clumsy lady, she does not even know how to wear, and she felt so hurt, and everybody laughed at her. Somehow she gathered herself, and she went out over there. But the teacher was observing there. And that teacher, when everybody went out, the teacher said, Mr. Ram, you stay back. So Ram stood back. And then the teacher gave to Ram this plain paper. It's very clean and neat. He gave this sheet to Ram. Ram, take this sheet and crush it up. And Ram was not understanding what he is doing. Then the teacher tells him, open up. Then he opens up. The teacher asked him, what are you seeing? The Ram says, a crumbled paper. He said, make it straight. Ram tries to make it straight, but he fails. He says, sir, I cannot make it straight and plain. And then teacher takes the opportunity to explain to him that your words will not come back. Your words will not make this plain. Sita's life will not be again as that simple and shy and beautiful. You have crushed down. She has lost her dignity. And then Ram goes back home and he thinks over it whole night. In the morning he comes back. And now it was the first time when he realized that how his words were killing people. Perhaps nobody explained to him, nobody corrected him. And then he went and said sorry, and they became friends. Dear friends, just look into your eye, look into your life, look into your lifestyle. Many times we have spoken so many ill words to people, and that has become violence. That has crushed them. I'm not talking about the war to crush. See how your words can crush. And when, thank God, the Ram was corrected, the girl Sita was healed. But the thousands of children and people who just remain with those things. And then the rebellious actions comes and they become rebel. And we tell them why they are rebel. They are the people who picks up the guns. They are the people who want to fight with this world. See how important our roles. And that's why IWPG and PLT is education system, preparing all the lecturers to heal the people of world like this and making a different personal laws, family laws, that you practice them. I also remember the violence, how this violence is created. When has in a family, when husband and wife are fighting day in and day out, and a small child sees. You have seen many videos, you have seen many movies like that, where husband wife fights and a small child can't say anything. He's just crying himself, just making a small baby. And he grows into that. Just imagine what future of that child is. Right? Isn't it eye-opening for us? That how small things can, influence ourselves and what sort of impact comes out of that. Sometimes we have not even realized. Come, let's keep for 1 minute silence and check it out. Did I hurt somebody with my words? If so, we will do some exercise to heal ourselves and heal others. Now let's discuss how this IWPJ is working very hard from last 10 years to create this peace. They are doing at different levels. They are doing this peace art competitions all over the world, beginning from the nursery classes, so that they put that seed of peace at a young age. There are so many schools, those are targeted or those are named as peace academic schools. They're having continuously lot of religious discussions so that there should be a peace into the religions. There are a lot of activities happening for women. That let there be peace, because always it is said the woman is the one who is the most sufferer. She bears her child 9 months in her womb. Then, due to some obligations, she has to send her child to the war on the borders, even though that is not of her problem. But yet, as a policy of country, they have to send the children. Just imagine the plight of that mother who has taken care of the child. So IWPG, I invite all of you that you can come and join this PLTE, become a peace lecturer training education, and you can educate many more women, invite women to the member of IWPG. Okay, that's the message from me that I invite all of you. Come, let's do something more. We have another part is that how we can make some personal family laws today. What is your suggestion? For example, if you're staying in a family and I just discuss you three, four topics, how that affects child's life from the young age. So maybe let's make okay, Deepika, Soni, Deepika, Tanya, Fatima. Okay, what do you say? Okay. What laws do you feel? Do you want your children to give you still toys as like sword or a gun? Do you? No, yes. So let's make a promise. We will take a paper and write on that paper that this is my personal promise. This is my response to the society. Okay. Take your paper, take a notepad, and let's make a promise. I have made my peace laws, and now I want that. Yes, please take your paper and write down. So we will make a I promise. Okay, you can write I promise that I will not allow my children to play with gun, swords, but allow my children to have more creative games. Creative and family games, right? Okay, I also want to make one more promise to myself that I will be more mindful. You understand what is mindful means? I promise that I will be more mindful on my verbal communication. I will also promise one more promise that if I have an argument, I will not show my argument before my child. I don't want my child to lose his peace. I promise not to argue before my children. I want to give my children a peaceful environment. Okay, this is my promise. Can you see that? I promise that I will not allow my children to play gun and sword, but my children to play more creative and family games. I promise that I will be more and mindful on my verbal communication. And third goes to I promise not to argue before my children. I want to give my children a peaceful environment. Wow, thank you so much. Okay, so we have announced that, and we will meet next week again with a new topic, and we'll make it another effective presentation about peace. That from the beginning of our life, we will think about peace. Okay, and so if peace is within, we can create peace around us. If peace is around us, we can create peace in a community. If peace is in a community, it will slowly go to our city and states and countries and all around the world. Am I right? Are you agreeing with me? Yes? Yes, very good. Okay, so once again, we will summarize these four issues. First, we said that we will virtues, what we studied earlier, and now what we study today, the virtues like compassion, tolerance, peace, love, respect, right, justice, harmony, dedication, all those things, if we develop into ourselves, slowly it will come out and we will train other people with all those qualities, right? And then slowly the world of peace will be created and we will all live in harmony. And today we are learning that how our the root cause, like from the childhood, how we knowingly or unknowingly we give children's hands the gun and swords, and those children never get scared to just shoot anybody else. Children playing PUBGs, any other games which are more, they find they're so exciting with the noise of shooting and all that. But those are the people, they will not get scared when they have to really shoot them. So let's ban them. Let's at least make ourselves a promise that we will not allow our children to do that. We will be mindful with our verbal communication. That when we are talking to somebody, we'll see how. If the same sentence is spoken to us, how would we feel? Okay? And the fourth point, as we grow, we will make sure that we will not fight, especially before the small children, little children. Those are angels. Let them be angels. Let them grow angels. This world, if we all live peacefully, how wonderful this world becomes. Because we are created to experience the peace, joy, happiness, so that we can all live peacefully. Let's, I personally believe, sorry, the people, those who are fighting for the war or terrorism and all, they are not grateful to themselves. They have forgotten to be expressing gratitude towards the universe. And today, all the ill behaviors, because of our ill behaviors, we have indirectly given message to people around us of rebel, fighting. Let's join your hands and say Ho'oponopono. And thereafter we will change and will keep up to our promises. So let's close our eyes, put your hands on your heart, and say, I am sorry for all the causes what I've been created because of me. I am indirectly training people for war or fights and terrorism and abusing language and the words. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me for all the unwanted or unknowingly the gestures and the situations I have created. Thank you, universe, for me to understand to get this message from PLTE, the education from IWPG, that how my words can affect, how my actions can affect, and in the long run, they can create harm to my country, to myself and my neighbor, my brothers. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. Let's express our gratitude to the universe. Raise your hands and express gratitude to your universe. Thank you, universe, that we are safe. We have got that love from our family. Thank you, universe, that we are getting this opportunity to learn and study this education. Thank you, universe, that I promise today that whatever I'm learning, I'm practicing, I will practice into my life. Thank you, universe, that I am going to implement my promises. Thank you, universe, that I will be more faithful. I will learn these classes more faithfully and accomplish the the mission and the path for what I have come to this world. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. See you for the next. Thank you so much.